Howdy y'all, welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we're going to go ahead and check out this 2022 Buick Enclave Essence. It is a third row SUV, plenty of features like 2 sunroofs, touchscreen display, parking sensors, as well as wireless charging, so much more. So let's get right into it and check it out. First up, you can see that this one has 35,000 miles. To access things up on the dash, you can see things over here, your arrows and menu. So you can see, of course, your digital miles per hour, and then you also have your information like your fuel range. You have your music, so you can adjust your audio, as well as your compass, northwest, phone connection, and settings. So this would be your maintenance, finding more information about your software updates, things like that. Let's get out of that and go back to your home menu with your digital miles per hour. Anything else on the steering wheel would be your hands-free calling and voice commands with connecting a phone. And then over here you have your cruise control settings, pre-collision alerts, and heated steering wheel. So you can turn that on and off as you would like to have a little bit of a heated leather steering wheel. You also have the paddle shifters behind the steering wheel for that auto manual mode, having that little bit of a sportsier feel. Let's take a look over here. So over here is your touchscreen display, nice and neat. Here's your home menu where you have what you're listening to and then your phone connection. You can see your adjustable vents on either side, and then let's hop over to your music. Your options and sources are AM and FM radio, Sirius XM, Bluetooth audio. You also have the New York Times, Spotify, NCAA, and Amazon Alexa. So you can use all of those options, as well as accessing Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with connecting a phone. You have a Wi-Fi hotspot user with a profile within this system, as well as your climate, rear climate, your Buick, your profile within the vehicle, as well as, of course, the other options I mentioned earlier. Let's hop over to settings. This is where you'll see things with your system, apps, and vehicle. So your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, anything that would happen with that, you can find it right in here, as well as your vehicle, like maintenance and software updates. Last thing up here is your climate controls. So accessing that, this is the front climate controls. So you can adjust it from the rear to the front. You have dual temperature up here, so you can adjust it from the driver to passenger. Rear is just a simple low, and then of course that digital temperature. Front, AC, everything like that. And then down below here you have your manual controls, as well as your heated seat options. So you have 3-tiered heated seats for both the driver and passenger, and like I mentioned, that heated steering wheel. That's pretty much it, other than your backup camera, which let's put it in reverse. Here's your gear shift, park, reverse, neutral, drive, and low. Putting it in reverse, you have a nice clear backup camera. You do have your sonar to make sure you in the front and the back stay safe for things around, as well as the seat does vibrate to get you to know that you are near an object when you are. Let's put it back into park. So you have your all-wheel drive, auto on and off for that idle, and then over here you have your hazard lights, parking sensors on and off. So if you don't like those parking sensors or warnings, turn it off, and your lane keep. That's all, other than your engine start stop button, which has your key fob. Let's check the key fob out. You got lock and unlock, as well as your trunk release. Press that twice, automatically lifts up for you, as well as your remote start. You can use this for keyless entry, and pretty neat. Sliding that down in the cup holders that you can close up and have a concealed look. And then you have wireless charging and other charging ports right over here. Looking at your center console, you can see you have a tiered storage. You can remove this and have some more storage underneath. Closing that, nice comfy armrest, and then let's take a look up on the ceiling here. So you have a sunroof. Push that open, nice and neat. But you also have a sunroof for the back seats. You have your operations right here, so you can open that up. I have a nice view for 2 sunroofs throughout this vehicle. You can go ahead and tilt it open and slide it open, everything like that, as well as program a garage code and sunglass holder. But easy to go ahead, close it right back up. Let's check out beside the steering wheel over here. You have your parking brake and interior lighting settings. Door locks over here, lock and unlock, as well as your window controls. You got that auto one press. Press it, goes down automatically once, and press it up once. Super simple and easy to operate. And of course your mirror settings as well. Blind spot warnings to keep you and others safe. This thing is all about safety and making sure everyone stays safe. You also have your channel and volume behind the steering wheel, if I forgot to mention that. Let's take a step out and take a look at the back seats and third row. The interior of this Buick is a gray leather, and then you have black accents around. Automatic seats, so you can move that with ease. Super simple and spacious up here. Let's take a look at back there. You do have keyless entry all around the vehicle, so you can enter and exit with the front doors and back doors. Cup holders, pockets, window controls. Taking a hop inside here, you have your climate controls like I mentioned, so you can actually go ahead and control it from back here. Charging ports. You also can lock it from up there to have it one set temperature. Air vents up top, as well as lighting settings, and then of course the sunroof that we checked out a little bit earlier. Pockets in the front of the driver and passenger seats, and then you have captain seating here. You can fold up the armrests on these seats to have access to the third row. Back here you have some cup holders and charging port on either side. It's 3 people back here, so a total of 5 back here, and it makes a great comfy SUV. There's a leg room and area for this SUV. You can move the second row back and forth to give space for that third row. Let's check out the trunk space with the third row up and down. First up, you got a nice easy open, one press of a button, as well as, like I mentioned, it is on your key fob as well. So here's your space with the third row up. Still a lot of space. You can have access to space underneath here as well. Information to get your spare tire underneath, and a charging port over here. Then let's fold down the third row seats and check out the space. And just like that, you have a nice flat storage to store plenty of boxes, hauling things around, everything like that. And then a nice easy step to go ahead and pull on these levers and pull it right back up. Nice and easy, and you have your extra seatbelt right up top. And just like that, you're back to normal and you can fit more passengers. And then nice easy shut for the trunk as well. And I think that about wraps up everything that I have. There's this Buick Enclave. This is an amazing all-wheel drive SUV, plenty of safety and fun features, ready to drive anytime, anywhere, but it is located here in Ephrata, Pennsylvania. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985. You can always stop in for a visit. We'd love to see you. But I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.